from 61. And he has done it again! And the Vikings do it again!
I don't know what to say about this. It makes me feel things. It makes me feel, or like it verified things I thought about the Giants coming into the game. It was relatively close. It's pretty surprising how similar the Vikings are to the Giants. They just have different strengths and weaknesses, but we're not that far from. There's just some key differences, of course. Like, for instance, they had a guy that can kick a 61-yard field goal to win the game in the final seconds. But before we even got to that point, it was 24-24. We essentially stopped their run game. I didn't really see any big runs for Cook or any of their running backs, really. We stopped their passing game for most of what I seen. We shut down the pass pretty well. There was only two players, I must say, that went off. And they can't really consider this going off for Justin Jefferson. This is just a standard Justin Jefferson game. Like, it was just a matter of time before he scored. We kept them pretty contained for the first half, but it was just a matter of time. It was the fact that for some reason, we cannot stop tight ends. Like, Hawkinson had a career day. This is the best game of Hawkinson's career. Probably the best game of his life. He had 2 touchdowns, 12 catches. It was insane. We just can't stop tight ends. And I don't know if it's like a wink thing. Maybe it's just a wink thing. Like, he doesn't even consider tight ends when he comes up with a game plan or something. I don't know. But we just can't stop him. And they knew that. They're a professional football team, and they game planned for it. Our blitzes on third down Wink lives or dies by blitzes. So I respect that. Like, if that's your style, you're not gonna find Jesus. You're just gonna keep doing it. I mean, it works for the most part, but it's getting to the point where it's dangerously telegraphable. Where, okay, it's third down, the Giants are gonna blitz. I think one time we didn't blitz, and that kind of did like throw them off a little bit. So maybe we can mix that in. But yeah, I don't know. It's just that we don't have that guy. It's the other thing that this game made apparent, that we don't have that guy. They have that guy. We don't have that guy that we tell him, hey, we need you to hit this deep post. We're gonna get ready to seal the game for us. We have Saquon, right? But there's only so much Saquon can do. He's a running back. There's only so much he can do. You can't put that much pressure on a running back. They take hits. We need a guy, a wide receiver, that can just go get it when we need it, like they have. That's why they won the game. They have Justin Jefferson. There was times that we had Kirk, but they just called up Justin Jefferson on the next play. He breaks one of our defenders, gets a lot of separation. It's a first down again. Chains keep moving. And that happened time and time again in the second half. So it's like, if it wasn't him, it was Hawkinson. 2 times in a row, we had a red zone third down against the Vikings, and they converted for a touchdown. Like 2 times. That was another difference. We could have cut that to 2 field goals, make it a lot harder for them. They're one of the top red zone offenses, and we so happen to be one of the top red zone defenses, but I guess their offense is just better than our defense down there. So basically it comes down, Richie James and Hodgins, again, they can't be the guy. They just can't. They don't have it. On the pick by Peterson was just better than him on that route. He just ran right in front of him and took the ball. Hodgson didn't even fight for it. I don't even think he couldn't do anything. He didn't look like he could. He was like completely out of position for that throw. It wasn't even Daniel Jones's fault. I don't even think. I think that's what they drew up, and Jones just got the ball where he thought the ball needed to be, and then Peterson was just a better athlete and just picked it off. Hodgson didn't even make a break for it. It looked like the play before that, he kind of got banged up a little bit. So sometimes I'm always paying attention to that stuff. Like, all right, this guy looks like he's grimacing, maybe, I don't know, get him out the game. But a lot of times you just go right back to that guy. It's very strange to me. Maybe that guy's not, especially if you need a play like that deep down the field. You probably don't want that guy to be the one who was, limping just beforehand, unless you're just rope-a-doping and he wasn't actually hurt. I don't know. That's pretty much it. It's we could have clinched the playoffs. I'm not sure what the breakdown is for making the playoffs for the Giants now, but even if we do still make the playoffs, I don't feel as good about the Giants going into the playoffs as if they won this game. I would feel pretty good about it. I'm like, okay, maybe we don't need, star wide receivers or big names at wide receivers, things like that. I think for the most part, Daniel Jones did really good. He threw for almost 300 yards. I mean, for the people saying he can't throw, he was throwing at these guys. I mean, it was a bad defense, so let's not get carried away, but he did his job. I didn't see anything that Daniel Jones did that was like, wow, that cost us. It's just we're at a lower talent level overall than the Vikings. That's the difference. They were just a better team. I think the game plan for both teams were executed well. I think both teams came out. I don't think anyone got significantly outcoached. I don't think so. But yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this game, and I'll talk to you next time.